Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Slayer Gaming here, and we're gonna got a little rundown of the upcoming things that are coming up here at E3. And it is Friday, the week before E3 actually officially begins. But we're gonna head and talk about the things that we are looking forward to, what we are hoping to see, and actually info that has already surfaced in the news media. So let's go ahead and actually start talking about the first things that, like, we've already heard that has already surfaced at E3. Now, a lot of the things that one of the first things actually I just recently heard was the release of the first Game Informer issue of the July cover, which actually shows a little piece of what I believe is Gears of War, the next Gears of War game, because it actually shows a soldier in front in handcuffs in front of two COG soldiers. Now, I'm back in when Gears of War 3 was released. They actually Epic, I believe, one of the directors, I guess, said that he was planning on moving into bigger and better things, I guess, or something like that. And then they eventually end up buying a new group, and that group was the former creators of. It was just part of this group that created Bulletstorm. That's right.
Yeah, People Can Fly. That's the group they bought. And there was a little speculation about the new Gears game, whatever it might be. I mean, we don't know anything about it yet, but there's a little speculation that it could be a first-person shooter, because Bulletstorm was, although I find that very unlikely, because, Microsoft, they already have Halo. Then there's so many shooters out there. There's Battlefield, Call of Duty.
I'm kind of concerned that a new game is coming out right after a huge arc just ended. Like, yeah. Halo had a while, and they went elsewhere with it, but they're going to start a new story all of a sudden right away? That kind of... It's only been a year. It kind of... I don't know.
I know back when they were developing Gears 3, Cliffy B, the lead design director, I don't know if that's his actual job title, but Cliffy B, he's the frontman for Gears. He officially said that Gears 3 is the last Gears of War game that focuses around Marcus Phoenix. Now, if you pick apart that sentence, he doesn't say it's the last Gears game, period. He said it's the last one with Marcus. Now, if you look at that image that Bazonga Man was talking about, you'll notice that it doesn't show who the person in handcuffs is. It could be somebody completely different. It could not be Marcus Phoenix. And that's what I'm betting. I'm betting it's going to be new protagonists. Also, if you look at the image, there's some Reavers in the background, which are like the Locust air unit, whatever you want to call it. And so it's very likely that you'll be fighting the Locusts.
So
Gears 3, you killed the Locusts, so obviously this is either...
They're going to pull a Halo 3 ODST.
Yeah, it's going to be either a prequel to the original Gears trilogy, or it's going to run parallel to it with a side story.
Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What is a Gears game without Marcus Phoenix?
True. That's true.
Just like, what is a Gears game without Dominic?
Or the
other Gears that you have learned to love?
Well, we can use actually a comparison here, because how many people said that about Halo 3 ODST when it came out? What's a Halo game without Master Chief? We were proven quite wrong. That it was a really good game. The same thing could happen here.
Well, I'm going to just point something out. I agree with you, but a lot of the Halo community hated ODST.
I loved it.
I know, I'm just saying that everywhere I go, people hate ODST.
Okay.
Compared to the others, I can agree to. However, I wouldn't say it was a bad game. It was a good game. It had its good moments, but it compared to... Because it had to go against the other Halos, against Master Chief, and it was the first one to go without the key protagonist. So it was the opportunity for them to spur off, and then it was an attempt.
Okay, well, Metkil, he had a very good example as far as Halo goes, although let me probably get a little more prime example. If you look at the latest expansion pack for Gears 3, ROM Shadow, it didn't have Marcus, it didn't have Dominic. It had Zeta Squad, which was Kim, Ty, Barrick, and this other chick, I don't remember her name. It didn't have Marcus, it didn't have Dom.
And how did it play? How did you like it?
It was great. They had the best elements from Gears 1 and Gears 3, all mixed up into this new act with 5 or 6 chapters in it, and it was fantastic. It gave a little prequel. It showed the rivalry between Lieutenant Kim and General Rom. Gave a little backstory on Tai. It was a fantastic game. So I think they could make a Gears game without Marcus in it.
So we've come a long way in women's rights, but female protagonist for Gears 4?
Are you thinking it's going to be a woman like Anya or something?
I don't know.
She didn't die. So.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. Hey.
It could be anyone.
It could be awesome.
Who knows?
Oh, it could be Carmine.
Oh, God.
One of many.
Carmine may have a...
No. I'm talking the badass Carmine from Gears 3.
Okay. Yeah, no, you know what? I got to be honest. I was rooting for that Carmine to die. I was hoping they'd kill him off, but... Can't get everything you want.
Was like, nope.
But,
anyways,
We should probably move on. Gears is one of those topics, but there's plenty of other topics going on that we've heard about.
Yeah, I could talk about Gears for hours, so let's keep moving.
There's actually another game that was actually just announced. It was actually rumored for a little while of a new Star Wars little game coming out, and a lot of people are saying that it was just going to be the Old Republic, like a little expansion pack or something like that. Instead, actually, it is its own separate game. It is called Star Wars 1313. And what it is I guess you're going to be playing as a bounty hunter of some sort, and 1313, I believe, was like the detention block, I guess, on Coruscant or something like that. I'm not quite sure. However, you were playing like a bounty hunter, kind of like Boba Fett or Jango Fett, whichever one it is. But whether you meet them, I guess, I don't know because they both died. It's just what time of the line it's going to be playing. But a lot of people are really hoping for it being Battlefront 3. Because even though they said that's been thrown out the window, we've heard gaming industry say it'll never happen, and it does happen. And so everybody's still hoping that LucasArts still has another little trick up their sleeve, and that will get announced. But this Star Wars 1313, I'm actually really interested in. I'm not a PC gamer. However, I might become one if this is just PC only. What do you guys think?
To be honest, I actually haven't heard much on it. Basically, everything I've heard is everything you just said now. But yeah, I'm interested. Is it really only for PC? They're not bringing it as a console?
It has not been announced. However, chances are it's going to be like a RPG, I guess, like MMO, and it's probably going to go along the lines of like how the Old Republic is. However, I'm not saying it is going to stay that way. Maybe they will expand it to the console, and if they do, that would be great. I'd be really happy to hear that.
If it went to console, I'd buy it for sure. But I mean, I'm not much of a PC gamer. Really, all I play on my PC is Minesweeper. So,
well, you and I, sir, differ quite a bit.
Just a little. But,
so, yeah, man, if they brought it to console, I'd grab it. But I don't really have the right specs for PC.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think you're holding a little interest into it, or are you kind of steering away from it?
The only PC game that I'm really holding interest in, if it's only PC, the only game that I'm really holding interest in besides Halo 4 right now is Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition.
Huh?
I was actually just looking at the new trailer that they just released an hour ago for it.
Yeah, I love Dark Souls. I play it on the console almost 24/7 when I'm not working. And I cannot wait for the new DLC, and also to be able to play it on my laptop so I don't have to haul around a console.
Yeah, I personally am excited about that because I love Dark Souls. And if it wasn't for the fact that my friend took it from me and I haven't seen it since, I would be playing the game to death. I loved that game.
I'm glad we can see eye to eye on that.
I absolutely loved that game, because especially since like Demon Souls, I always wanted to play it, but I never owned a PS3. Dark Souls came to 360, and I just fell in love with the game.
Yes.
What about Doom? What about the little Doom release that's coming out?
Oh man, I'm excited.
I can see the excitement there, but it's just like I've played those Dooms already, and it's like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. But it's like I sit here and think about, it's going to be one of those Xbox Live Arcade kind of deals, you know? It's not actually, but you know.
Yeah.
Doom always reminds me of Duke Nukem. And you saw how well that went.
Well, it's not a new Doom game. It's just the previous Doom games coming back. That's what I was saying. It's kind of an Xbox Live Arcade kind of a deal because it's just you get to replay your old games. Do they have Doom 3 though in the arcade?
No,
they don't.
No, they do not.
Oh, I don't.
So, and that's where it's coming now.
Is there something special about Doom 3? I'm sorry to drag this out, but I've played Doom and that was great.
I never actually played Doom 3 either, so I can't really put my 2 cents in it either.
Doom 3 was just like a scarier 3D bloody.
Doom 3 was a lot of fun.
Doom 3 was fun. The protagonist, the Marine, he didn't say anything. You were always around. It was just a straight up classic shooter, but it was revamped for the modern age. It had really good graphics and action, and it was scary as hell. Because, they had the best lighting engine of any game at the time. You'd go in rooms that were pitch black. You couldn't see anything.
And in order to shoot your gun, you had to drop your flashlight. It's like,
that just made it 10 times worse. As you go in a dark room, you can't see anything. You take out your flashlight, 10 monsters in front of you. You're like, oh, man.
Anyways, let's put the past away, and keep this train rolling. I just want to go ahead and throw out hold on. Where was it? Someone else say something for a second. Oh, I got to talk the obvious here. We've already seen the trailer come out for it, but the Skyrim DLC coming.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I am wicked excited.
There's actually, I believe, a little beta that's actually going out for Xbox users that can go out and get into the beta and test it out.
Really?
The one thing I have to say, I like Skyrim, the 10 minutes that I've played of it, and eventually I will get it to play it. Because I like Bethesda's games, but does that game really need add-ons?
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised.
I thought that game was almost impossible to finish.
Well, see, that's the thing. We say impossible to finish because there's randomly generated quests as you keep going on. It's just like, you need to go kill random NPC that just respawned, and that's what it was. And that's bothersome because that's how it's never ended. But I play on the PC, and there's a lot of add-ons, a lot of quest add-ons, and always playing these new, different kind of quests and whatnot is always fun. And we did the same thing in Oblivion. When Shivering Isles came out and Knights of the Nine came out, we were pumped. We were so excited because it was some official Bethesda-made content. And we're getting the same thing here. And it's just so much fun. I've played some mods for Skyrim. I've played Skyrim a lot. And I saw this advertisement, and I was pumped. I am wicked excited for this.
Well,
I just hope it's not...
Add-ons, it literally adds stuff to the game. I saw in the new trailer that was recently released, you get a crossbow now, which is badass. There's new enemies, new characters, probably even new weapons and spells. So
sounds exactly like Bethesda.
Yeah.
Because I just got the Fallout Ultimate Edition for New Vegas, and it did the exact same thing. New weapons, new characters, new quests. So
and this is something they've done since Oblivion. Oblivion, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and now with Skyrim, the set is doing something right.
All right, so you guys, we're kind of running a little low on time, so let's go ahead and just do a quick run-through of the games that we're looking forward to. We don't have to go into detail or anything like that. I'm pretty sure everybody will understand what we're looking forward to, and also name one game that you are hoping to hear a lot more about at E3. First thing is, I know I'm going to stand out for a lot of us. It's going to be Halo 4 that I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking to hear the gameplay footage. I'm just kind of etchy about 343, whether they can pull this through. Best of luck to them. And a game I'm hoping I'm getting to see through is the Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to hear a little more news about that because we got the trailer last November. It'd be great to get a good update.
Me personally, like I said already, Dark Souls, the Skyrim DLC, and then for me, I'm really hoping to see more from StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Hopefully Blizzard will put something out there. And also, I didn't see ArenaNet on the exhibitor hall yet, but Guild Wars 2 would be nice to see.
I agree with that. What I'm looking forward to see, I guess, is Dead or Alive 5, and I am also looking forward to more information on Aliens Colonial Marines.
All right, guys, that's all the time we got for this week. Come back next week. We'll be covering all of E3, every single press conference, every little bit in detail. So leave a like, subscribe, and why don't you comment and tell us what you want to see. Catch you guys next week.